Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's so nice to have you here again. Now, JAMB released the mock results yesterday. Today is Monday, so they released the result on Easter Sunday, and some people are happy, some are sad, some are a bit overwhelmed, some are a bit overjoyous. Well, I got everyone covered in today's video. In today's video, I'll be giving you some motivation you need to give you a little extra push for you to face the main exams, and also give you 10 tips that will help you cover the syllabus, help you do revision on the whole syllabus in the next 10 to 12 days. If you're ready, make sure you smash the subscribe button and watch this video till the end. Also, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that has been out there. We've already hit 500 subscribers with just 25 uploads on YouTube. I'm really grateful for this massive support. So now, you've seen your mock results, yes or no? You did well, you did poorly, it doesn't matter. What matters is the main exam. You won't use your mock results to get admission. You're going to use your main exam to get admission. So whatever your score is, I don't want it to get into your head. Even if you score 330, don't let it get into your head. If it gets into your head, you become overconfident, and that might lead to something we don't want. Even if you score very low or below your expectation, don't let it get into your head. If it does, you will become depressed, your morale will be reduced, you won't even want to prepare for the main exam, and that's going to be bad. So I want to tell you this: your mock score doesn't define you. It doesn't define what you get in the main exam. Let me tell you the truth, my own mock score during my time was lower, very low compared to my main exam. So that's it. This mock score is just to test how ready you are, just to make you feel the CBT system, to know how to use the keyboard, to know how to answer JAMB questions, to know how to manage your time and all. So now I'll tell you to do this. You know how you wrote your mock exam, right? If you knew that maybe the reason why you scored low was because you didn't manage your time well, work on time management between now and your main exam. If you know that, okay, you were so overconfident in the mock exam, try to reduce your confidence and be yourself in the main exam. You know, this is the time to sit down and think back on what you did during the mock exam that didn't work well for you. If maybe during your preparation for the mock exam, you weren't really serious, you were just, playing about and doing all this nonsense. Now, this next 10 to 14 days to JAMB, make sure you are serious. So the assignment I'm going to give you now is look at your mock exam and look at the things you did back then that you know might have resulted into your score. That's for people that didn't do really well, right? So if you know you didn't do really well, look back, look at the things that made you get that score you got, right? Then adjust it, change it, do a 360 change, and I promise you, you score better in the main exam. That's for sure. That's for sure. And now for those that did really good in the mock exam, don't let it enter your head. I know a friend that actually did very well in the mock exam, and in his main exam, his score was really low compared to his mock exam. That's really crazy, right? So please, I don't want that to happen to you. So now, what you did during the mock exam, during the preparation for the mock exam, that made you get a high score, keep doing it and improve on it. That's what I'll tell those that did really well and they are really proud of their score. So if you were reading 6 hours then, read 7 hours now, read 8 hours now. If you were doing brainstorming then, intensify your brainstorming sessions with your friends, you understand? So yeah, now let's move to the 10 tips that I'll give to you that will make you cover the whole JAMB syllabus in 10 to 12 days. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay guys, let's move to the 10 points now that will help you revise the whole JAMB syllabus. Now, I use the word revise. You can't cover the whole JAMB syllabus now. So let's say I'll give you 10 tips to help you revise the whole JAMB syllabus, everything I've read in the next 10 days. Right? Are you ready? Let's go. And I just listened to the first part of the video and I saw that my Kuban was disturbing the mic stuff. My bad. I would have refilmed or refilmed the video, but I'm editing somewhere now, so I just have to be fast with this. Now, number 1, revise the JAMB syllabus thoroughly. I know you have been reading for months, right? For weeks, for years. Since SS1, you have been preparing for JAMB. Even if you are doing it unconsciously, but you have been preparing for JAMB since SS1, 3 years ago. Now, revise the whole JAMB syllabus thoroughly. Take biology, take chemistry, take physics, take accounting, take literature, take whatever course combination you are doing, and try to revise it thoroughly. Now, you know I'm using the word revise. I didn't say study. I didn't say study, not the one that you carry one topic and read it for 1 week. You're on your own. So I said revise the whole JAMB syllabus thoroughly. Now, number 2, summarize the materials. Summarize everything you've read. Now, at this point in time, even when you were reading back then, you should have had like a summary note or a jotter where you summarize everything you read. So by now, we are meant to be revising your summary. But if you haven't done that, just take your textbook, take the outline, take the PDF, whatever material you're using to read, then read. Sorry, revise. When you are revising, try to summarize things down. And that summary you have written down, now read the summary. Can you see the connection? You read the summary. You summarize important points, right? Now you should be reading your summary. So if you don't have a summary, revise the syllabus, then get a summary, then read the summary. Now explain the material, or explain what you've learned, or explain what you've read to someone else. It could also be a jambite. It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could even be an illiterate. It doesn't matter. Or try explaining what you have read to someone. Now, do you know what this does? When you try to explain something to someone, you try to break it down to the smallest bits, number one. Then the things you already know, you like reinforce it into your memory. If you understand what I'm saying. In my last video, not my last video, one of my recent videos, I talked about how you can cover the whole JAMB syllabus in 15 days. And I explained this point very well. If you have not watched the video, link will be in the description. So make sure you check it out after watching this video. So that technique is called famous technique. When you read something, what you've learned, you teach it to someone else. And that technique is like one of the best techniques I can record to someone. Is like, what will I say, learning hack. Point 4. You can't see me. Point 4. Now, point 4 is this. Use visual aids. Visual, like either watching YouTube videos. Videos like this, you watch it. There are also plenty people on YouTube, plenty YouTubers that does content for jambites like this. Watch topics, like maybe videos on topics you don't understand. Use visual aids. It could be a flow chart. It could be a, what will I call it, a web diagram, just to connect, something you see, it sticks to your memory in a kind of way. And by the time you get to the exam hall, you'll be like, oh, I have seen this thing before, there's a relationship between the eye and the brain, right? So try to use visual aids. When I read, sometimes I draw flow charts to connect all these concepts together. If you have not been doing that, you can also use YouTube. You can use different online social media platforms where there are visual representations of concepts that you already know. And I promise you, it's going to reinforce those concepts into your memory. We are trying to revise the syllabus in 10 days. JAMB is knocking at the door. So we have to cover the syllabus in 10 days. Now, point 5, write practice test. Now, at this point of the time, you are not meant to be reading alone. You are meant to be doing practice test. That's why I'm going to recommend a tutorial to you today. Now, this tutorial, I've recommended it on this channel before. Achiever Scholar Academy. That's the tutorial I attended, and I'm even going to be doing a webinar on the tutorial by Wednesday. I don't know if this video will be out by then or whatever. If you know you're interested in joining this tutorial, join it now. That's the best decision you can ever take concerning JAMB. Like, they do practice tests daily. They do like practice CBT standard test, JAMB CBT standard test. So please don't dull it. If you're ready to register for their tutorial for the last few days, just drop it in the comments and I'll link you up with the tutorial, and yeah, you're on your way to getting 280 and above. Now, so make sure you do practice tests. Point 6, past questions, past questions, past questions. I can say past questions 1,000,001 times. See, if you're not doing past questions now, I don't know what else you're doing. This is the time you're going to do past questions daily. At least 2 years a day. At least, no maximum. At least 2 years a day. See, during my time, I made sure I did like 80% of my past questions. See, there's something about JAMB. They don't repeat questions verbatim, word for word. What do? They repeat the same concept. The syllabus is the same thing from years back. So it's still the same concept to bring out, but in a different form. Now, okay, let's say now, which example will I say? You said you are eating carbohydrates. I'm eating rice. You are eating yam. They are all carbohydrates. That's the way JAMB is. It's the same syllabus, but in different form. Simple as ABC. So if you do the past question, you understand the way JAMB can bring out their questions, and you might even be lucky. They might repeat a few questions verbatim. That's word for word, So right now, please do past questions, even if it's 2 years a day. And I would advise you to start doing from 2000 downward, 2000, 2001, 2002. So draw a plan, make a plan. You should have a plan right now. Next point is studying sorry for the background noise. And the point I even want to say now is studying in a noise-free environment. I don't know who the hell that is. Well, my apologies. So studying in a noise-free environment, in a distraction-free environment. If you know your phone is the problem, fling the phone away. It's not my phone though. Well, if you know that you study in a noisy environment before, please leave there. If you know it's your phone that is a distraction, come on, throw the phone away. If you know it's your social media, Delete WhatsApp, delete Facebook, delete IG, delete TikTok. For now, after your JAMB, you download it again and you continue for more stuff. So for now, please study in a distraction-free environment. Choose active recall. Now, at this point of the journey to the JAMB exam, you're going to try to recall everything you have been learning, everything you have been reading since you started preparing for JAMB. So active recall is just trying to recall, like remember the concepts you know. So try to sit down, even you are not reading, just try to sit down and think, okay, last week I read respiration, okay, this is the definition of respiration, we have anaerobic, we have aerobic, you know, try to recall what you've read, right? Let's break up your study session, right? You don't need to study 12 hours straight. See, there's a maximum number of hours your brain can concentrate fully, and I think that's 4 hours. So break your study section into chunks. Break your study session into chunks, right? If you want to study 10 hours daily, you can do it 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. You know.
If you enjoyed this video so far, make sure you like it. Liking the video makes YouTube push the video to other jambats like you, and yeah, everyone will have good news at the end of the exam. So make sure you like the video. Also share this video to other jambats, you know, your friends. Just make this video viral. Let it go viral. Then also subscribe if you have not subscribed.
It's up to the channel will be Jambilicious. Let's move. Get plenty of rest. I know that JAMB is knocking at the door. Your exam is in the next 10 days, next 12 days. Doesn't mean you don't need to sleep at all. I slept the night before my exam. So make sure you sleep. Rest is important. Not the one that you read throughout, then you get to the front of the CBT, you know, and you sleep off. God forbid button. Or you get blackout. So try to take enough rest. Sleep at least 5 to 6, 8 hours a day. Just make sure you balance everything. See, everything about life is balanced. We know that life is not balanced, but you can balance your activities, right? A little play, a little rest, then little work. Everybody will be fine. So please, those that have seen their mock result and didn't do really well, please don't let that get into your head. I know you can do better in the main exam. And those that did very well, don't let that kill you. Don't let overconfidence set in. You can do better, all right? And at the end of the day, everybody is going to be all right. So please, make sure you share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you have not subscribed.